for me, um, when you talk about encouraging the listeners and the attendees, I think we all need to encourage one another in this moment, right? I think the fact that we keep going despite all the challenges that we come up against, every day the news, if you really are paying attention, will really traumatize you. And that is coupled with our personal daily living, right? There's so much happening pre-pandemic, now during this pandemic, that seems like it's never ending. And in my opinion, a lot of it has to do with the level of incompetence that we have been experiencing and living under in this country. And unfortunately, whether you know someone personally who has passed away or not, there is a feeling among us all of tension and stress and trauma. And our children are watching it. They are also experiencing. I was thinking the other day that all of my friends are like, I am not a teacher, and I'm not sure exactly how I got in this responsibility of homeschooling. But on one side, it has been bringing people closer together. And I make the joke all the time that you're finally able to see what your little children do in school, how they don't listen and they don't follow what the teacher is saying. So now when the teacher calls you, you can't say, not my Johnny, yes, you're Johnny. You're Johnny. But at the same time, after reading this study that was saying, when this is all said and done, white children may have lost 1 to 2 months of education because of the shifting, but most Black children would have lost a year just trying to get back to some level of normalcy. And I was talking to another young lady, and she was saying that her daughter told her at 7 years old, Mommy, I'm miserable, being at home all day, every day, being unable to go out. So again, the trauma is real. I think that, as with everything that we've ever been through as people of color, we have no choice but to push through. That's really the reality, right? How we do it as a unified force, how we do it in a way that does not shame people or judge people for needing to stop to take a break from the work. Because on top of everything that's happening in our lives, many of us are still on the front line. And that front line space, with a pandemic, without a pandemic, without all of those things, it can kill you. And we have to make sure that we are surrounded by individuals who can see when the burnout is coming and say, you know what, you need to take a break. And I am here to carry the baton and keep things going. And I think that is the spirit of how we should be moving forward. And certainly we can talk more about it as we go along. But I'm also just very grateful to be a part of the conversation.